Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be really short. I have to make it quick. I'm actually on my way out. I wanted to touch up with some information with you guys about my bariatric surgery. So as you guys know, in previous videos, the surgery that I'm going for will be the duodenal switch. When I originally started out, it was the gastric sleeve, but now it's going to be the duodenal switch. I spoke with the surgeon. I actually have another upcoming appointment with him. I seen him on the 18th or the 19th. I seen him, and I seen him on the 12th of January. So the visits are definitely very frequent. Let me just show you guys what let me see what they provided me. So this is my little folder for the bariatric surgery. They gave me some forms or whatever. The day that I went, I actually had to do blood work. They wanted to get like my A1C count, my vitamin A, B, C, D, calcium, all that stuff. So I did blood work. I was in there for like maybe 20 minutes the most doing blood work or whatever. So they definitely got my recent blood work. I have a appointment on February 28th to see the the dietitian. Once I see her once or twice, she's the lady who provides me my surgery date. So once I see her once, she can give me a surgery date when I see her once to let me know, all right, your surgery is scheduled for May or April or March, whatever. She's the one who gives me the date. So once I have the appointment with her, that's when everything really gets real, because then I have to follow up with the testing. I have an upper GI appointment, which is a gastroenterology appointment for them to test for like H. pylori, all that like bacterial stuff that's in your stomach. I did that previously when I was doing the gastric bypass process years ago. So I remember that procedure. Like they put me to sleep for a little bit and they stuck a tube down my mouth or whatever, and they went down and they checked everything, and I ended up having H. pylori, and they had to give me like these antibiotics to like treat me for it or whatever. So praying that I don't have that again or whatever. But they didn't require me to do much. When I seen the surgeon, the only thing he said he needed left for me to do was to get this. It was a letter of support. Remember I told you guys he gave me this sample to give to my doctor. So I have an appointment February the 3rd with my doctor. No, February the 9th. Okay, let's do this. February 28th is the appointment with the dietitian. February 3rd is the appointment for the gastro test for them to check for H. pylori and all that stuff. February 9th is the appointment with my doctor. It's so many appointments back to back, y'all. It's crazy. So I have to get this. I got the referral already, obviously, because I seen the surgeon. So this letter is like a sample letter of what they need, basically stating like I tried to lose weight, which I have. Like I've tried to lose weight. Like I've never lost a substantial amount of weight. Every time I see my doctor, the weight is always a little bit, but it's never like a lot like that. So they need this, and they need the gastroenterologist test. When they said they don't require me to do like a sleep study and all that other stuff, they are gonna do like electrocardiogram or something like that, I guess, on my heart, EKG and all that stuff. But that's like prior to surgery. Like then they'll start doing all that stuff or whatever to see like if my heart can take like the procedure or whatever. But the process with the surgeon was really short. Like he asked me when he first seen me, he was like, well, can you walk? He was like, I said, obviously I can walk. Like, what kind of question is that? He was like, oh, well, no, what I mean is, can you walk long periods of time? So he had me walk all the way, like the office, like this is the front of the office, this is the back of the office. He was like, I want to see you walk straight. And when I did it, he was like, are you winded? Like, are you out of breath? I said, no, not really. And I was walking at my normal pace. So what he did was he was like, all right, go up a flight of stairs. He was like, he want to see my mobility to see like if I get winded quick or if I don't. The first flight of stairs, I wasn't winded. Going up like halfway towards the second, I was somewhat a little winded. So he was like, all right, you did pretty good. Like your lung capacity seemed pretty good. Like you don't get out of breath over the smallest things. Like you got to take small breaths. Like say I'm talking right now and I got to take a breath, like just to, you know, like I can't breathe type stuff. Like that's what he was trying to see, I guess. So he was like, he felt my stomach. He was like, all right, like your stomach is very operable. Like I think I can move my tools around in there. He was like, I can move my tools around in there. He told me that I'm the smallest person he's operated on. He's never operated on anyone, I guess, under 400 pounds or whatever. Like he operates on, I guess everybody have their preference on who they operate on. But with my surgeon, he told me he's not requiring me to lose weight. My weight was 375.6 when I seen my doctor last month. When I seen the surgeon this month, my weight was 370 point something. So I had came down about 2-3 pounds or whatever, which is good. My weight is going down, obviously, because I'm doing what I got to do. It's small, but it's coming down. So he told me, he was like, I don't want you to be the weight that I weighed you at. So I got to see him like 2 more times before my surgery. And he want me to do a what is it? Everything on this paper that's in green is what he wants me to do. So everything I have checks by is what I did already. And it's not much left I have to do. The only thing I have to do is see the psychologist. And I have to make an appointment. They said like a month before surgery or something, I should make the appointment. So once I do that, and they need me to have 6 months of consecutive visits with my doctor. Meaning like you doing follow-ups, you doing this, but it has to be like in the same like timeline or whatever. So when I did the surgery, when I see my doctor, they want weigh-ins. So I know I did a physical last year. So far I have 3 consecutive dates back to back. And then when I see my doctor next month in March, that'll be like 5 visits or something. And then I'll probably just need like 1 more visit with them in like April or something. I'm giving myself till April to have surgery, April or May. But it may be sooner than that. When I seen the nurse in there, she was like, you can get all this stuff done in a month and you'll have your surgery in no time. So she was like, if you can get all this stuff done without a problem, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. So I'm giving myself till May because I know stuff pops up, stuff takes time. I may do a test and they may find something and I have to get treated for it or whatever. So I don't want to rush the process or whatever. But the process is moving pretty good. Like, it's good. So basically he was just like, I don't have a goal weight for you to lose. He was just like, I just want you to be not the weight that you were when you started. So even if I come down 10 pounds or 5 pounds, he's okay with that. But he already told me, you're at a safe rate where I can operate on you or whatever. So I feel happy about that. He told me about the incisions that I'll have. And I was asking him about like loose skin and everything. And he was like, well, some people can maintain their loose skin after surgery and some people may not be able to maintain it. So he was like, looking at me, he thinks that I will not have a lot of loose skin. He was like, my skin is solid. Like my body is solid where I don't have a lot of droopy like skin. Like my arms, they shake obviously. So I know I'm going to have skin here. But he was like, it's all about your protein intake and how you go about this process. He was like, if you follow what I tell you to do, then your loose skin, he can't really tell me what I'll have and what I won't have because I'm not there yet. He can give me like an estimate and be like, all right, like you may have like 5% loose skin, like on my thighs, like the skin may jiggle a little bit. But, I had to talk, like I said, I had to talk with my doctor. I had to talk with my boyfriend about this. And, I really want to, evaluate all my options when it comes to, skin removal. Because like I said, the reason I'm having weight loss surgery is to have my weight down, to be healthy. I want to conceive a child. Like me and my man, we talk about having a baby all the time. But I told him also, I have to be at my healthiest weight to be able to carry my child full to term. I don't want to, risk having complications. I can't prevent everything from happening. But I could try to make the smartest decision and get the weight off, They said that they wouldn't advise me to do because basically the doctor told me I would lose about 100 to 175 pounds in my first year. He was like, the duodenal switch is very intense. He was like, the surgery, you're going to have long-term success. He was like, you can stop at any weight you feel comfortable. He was like, what is my goal weight? I said, to be honest, I just want to, if I feel all right at 190 or 200 pounds, I feel like I look good, then I look good. I'll stop. I won't continue the heavy diet. And, I'll still maintain, my healthy lifestyle, but I won't, continue to lose the weight because I know I feel comfortable, I guess, at that weight. But I told him I have to see how I feel because he... He was real about it. He was just like, this surgery is being performed more than the gastric bypass, is being performed more than the sleeve. And he was like, this one is the one that when people have it, they have wonderful outcomes. So I was like more open to that. I don't think it's on these papers though, where it says duodenal switch, but that's the one that I'm having. This here is just like my blood work that he was asking for and everything. And they got my surgeon name on there. I'm not going to put his name. or whatever. And this was the checklist. The green, everything that's green is what I need. And I already checked off like 4 or 5 things that I already did. So I'm already done with most of that stuff. But like I said, everybody's process is different. Your program may be different. Your surgery may be different. So don't, go by what I'm going through. You have to find out information from your doctor, your surgeon, your team, whoever you're working with or whatever. But so far so good. Like I said, it's surreal. I know that this is a lifestyle change. I know that this is something that I've wanted for a long time. I made a decision. I'm not chickening out this time. I'm ready for this life. I'm ready for this outcome. I was asking him about like my work status, like how would I feel like after surgery. He was like, to be honest, you're gonna need a good 2 to 3 weeks off of work before you can actually go back to like heavy lifting, or like say I want to pick my niece up or something. I couldn't do that because I have stitches. I have to wait for everything to heal internally and everything. So I'll be out of work for a little bit, but not too much or whatever. And when I go back, it has to be like semi-light duty or whatever. So I'm excited. That's the update. Wasn't much, but it was much. Got back-to-back appointments coming up. It's crazy. Like, it's like, I guess towards the surgery, you start having multiple appointments. But it's nowhere near the appointments I had to do when I was about to do the gastric bypass. The most I had was like 11 appointments so far, back to back. And it gets overwhelming because you have to make sure you don't miss these appointments. Like, and when I'm seeing my doctor like 4 or 5 times a month. Like, it's crazy. Like, but it's worth it because they know what's going on. They know the surgery I'm having. So, I'm having a duodenal switch. Like I said, I'm excited about it. I'm starting to prepare myself, like I said, pick up little stuff that I need for the surgery, like a back pillow type stuff. I do think I'm going to be in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days, or maybe 2 days, a day or 2 days. I don't know for sure. I guess it depends on me and how they feel I can, operate after surgery, if they feel they can discharge me or whatever. But I'm picking up stuff to make like a hospital bag. Like I said, I follow support groups and they was telling me like what to buy, like gas X. It's like they said I'm gonna have a lot of gas. Like, I have a really good friend, she did the gastric sleeve, and I told you guys that, and I was talking to her. Today is January the 23rd. When you guys are watching this, it'll probably be the 23rd or the 24th. I'm gonna try to edit it and get it up to you guys because it's a short video. So I don't really do much editing to my videos. So I don't even know why I say edit, because I like poppy stickers and stuff, but I just keep my videos basic, like until I get real good, and then I start adding all that extra shit in there. But for right now, we just here to make videos. But yeah, my good friend, she's actually gonna go back and get a consultation for the duodenal switch as well. She had the sleeve, but with the sleeve it wasn't too good for her, so she's gonna try to go back and get that. So the duodenal switch is something that's real. Like, it's definitely something that people are considering and stuff like that. So I'm just excited. Like, I'm happy. Like, my life is like good now. Like, I feel so happy to know that this is something that I'm taking care of, and I finally can get this weight off of me and get it behind me, and just really start my best life. Like, I've been pretty much overweight all my life, so I want the rest of my life. I've been a big me all my life, the best part of my life. I just want the rest of my life to be a little me, to be a smaller me, a healthier me. Like, I know what it's like to feel fat, so trust me out there, just because I'm having weight loss surgery don't mean that I don't know the struggle of being overweight with a stomach, back pain, like people laughing at you, people making fun of you. People gonna make fun of you whether you big or skinny regardless. But being overweight is something that, you don't know until you actually go through it. And that's something I will carry in my heart for the rest of my life. I'll never forget when people used to make fun of me for my weight. People used to call me fatty, all types of stuff. But, it's something that I'm doing for myself. This is something that, I'm proud of, despite what anybody has to say. Like, I'm not letting nobody steal my shine when it comes to me having this surgery. This is my choice. This is my life. And only I can live my life for me. And, I'm just happy that I could share my story. Whoever's out there who's watching, if you're going through this process, I wish you luck. Good luck. Be well, be blessed. Stay true to yourself, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll probably make another update video. Maybe today's the 23rd. I do have to work this week, but I'll probably try to make a video this week because I do have a doctor's appointment coming up this week. But this is just a regular physical for the year or whatever. So but I still can go ahead and get, but it's not with my doctor, it's with like the nurse practitioner, but I can still have them, start this letter of support for me. So I'll, let you guys know the update on that letter of support. And that's it, y'all. Be well, be blessed, y'all. I love y'all. Bye.